Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. I'm Andrew the Love Doctor, and I specialize in breakups with catching people creeping, lying, and cheating in relationships. Today I'm going to discuss red flag number 300, angry versus crazy. This is my 300th milestone video on narcissism. The importance of my videos are to document my recovery, as well as educate and bring awareness to others in my position. If you were to watch my first video I made on narcissism, discipline and self-control with a narcissist, you will see a profound change with my healing. Even though I'm still hurting, it's not as intense. And more importantly, I'm much stronger and wiser. Which I discussed in red flag number 289, normal breakups versus narcissistic discard. Narcissist survivors are angry people that respond to what happened to them. When you see an angry person acting crazy, don't focus on the craziness. Focus on what made them crazy. 9 out of 10 times, there's a legitimate reason. 9 out of 10 times, they were violated. Violating someone is different than hurting someone. When you hurt someone, you injured them. When you violate someone, you offended their soul. Violations comes when trust issues were obliterated. That's why when you see a person that was violated, they're enraged. Prime example. Picture someone spitting in your face during an argument. Everything about narcissism is extreme. Severe disrespect, tremendous trauma, obsessive resentments. Now, hurt people. That's called payback. When the average person gets payback, they're able to move on. When an enraged person gets payback, it's never enough. And they remain furious. This is called suffering. Suffering people are stuck in limbo, unable to move on. I'm talking from experience. These are the situations in which resentments are born. Resentments are destructive. We think, so what? I have a right to be angry. Or I might be nursing a grudge or two. But I don't see the harm. If she doesn't know I'm still pissed, then I'm fine with it. But resentments, especially when someone's emotions have been toyed with, like mine were, cause retaliation, vengeance, and wrath. Payback is due. This one is not going to go unanswered. My emotions were raped and violated. You don't screw me over and expect to get away scot-free. Oh, hell no. To quote Bugs Bunny,
of course, you know, this means war.
Keep in mind, in this famous phrase from cartoon history, came after Bugs Bunny was violated 3 times by that opera singer, proving ignoring a narc doesn't work. Do you think the pain of someone that was beaten up is the equivalent to the pain of someone that was raped? The answer is no. Narcissistic survivors were mentally raped, and their behavior tells you how severe it was. Psychological pain is worse than physical pain. It's more difficult to heal a damaged mind than broken bones.
I don't know whether to cry or to scream, or everything's jumbled up like a mess.
If you never felt like this woman, you weren't with a narcissist. Get the hell off this channel. Now, one of the reasons why you were with your narc was because in most cases, you were codependent, broken, lonely and hurting. And your narc helped you heal, making you feel better about yourself, made you feel wanted and needed, made you happy again, thus earning your trust. The violation comes with the obliteration of that trust. The worst thing you can do next to dating a narcissist, is trusting a coach who betrays people's trust. The wrong coach will add stress to your life. Prime example.
Be angry. Always kind of viewed as the negative energy emotion. Well, let's think about this for a moment. You have been absolutely deceived. Deceived to the point that you willingly had sex with someone who was an illusion. Many people have been impregnated by that illusion. Your life has been ruined. You have been shamed, humiliated, treated like utter motherfucking shit for months, years, decades. In my case, I had a tremendous amount of physical harm. I had a tremendous amount of damage to my personal property and things. I was isolated. I was cheated on relentlessly. And I know many of you have been, so should I be angry? Are you fucking kidding me? A mad is a fucking hornet. Of course I'm angry. This was someone I love and I trusted who came into my life based on deceit with no goal other than to harm me, manipulate me, take advantage of me, and crush me. Should I be, what, all forgiving now? Fuck that. I'm mad as a hornet. And you know what? The reason I'm mad is because that emotion suits what's happened here. So there you were, very much in love. A fake future had been presented in front of you, to the point that many people went on to give birth to new people as a result of this lie. Your entire life's course has been manipulated and altered. You were consumed, eaten by the devil, where you then lay rotting and decomposing in their stomach acid. Then you were puked up, left there in a puddle of the devil's bile, where you were then stepped over, and the devil just moved on to a new victim. Angry. I don't know.
With this video, I said, oh my God, yes! Finally! Someone that finally gets it! She knows the mind fuck. Building you up to tear you down. Please watch Red Flag number 28. What is a narcissistic mind fuck? I learned there's a few coaches on YouTube that are narcs themselves. Do anything to you and not feel bad about it. The simplistic definition of narcissism itself. The way to recognize these monsters is observing the contradictions in their videos. Now witness the opposite of what Ken Wilson said.
The smear campaign is launched by someone who has been narc injured. Now, in this case, this person has been harboring this deep resentment, this narc injury over nothing for 18 months, like just obsessed by it. I'm frantically scrambling, trying to inflict harm and injury and willing to say the most outlandishly insane things, willing to desperately, frantically trying to recruit flying monkeys, like all this busy attitude of evil and insanity.
This is the prime example of someone that doesn't practice what she preaches. And only tell you things you want to hear to look and sound good. In case you didn't know it, Kim's talking about me undermining my pain. Red flag! Any coach that undermines a subscriber's pain, run! In the first video, Kim's saying you have a right to be angry. But in this one, she's mocking and smirking, saying I'm angry over nothing. Anyone that reads my book knows I have something to be angry about. Many readers had to put the book down to self-reflect, because they became angry because similar situations happened to them. A quote from a witness in my book. Keyword, witness, on Facebook. And this was before the book was written. Lilith is just being herself. She showed you her representative to bait you in and played on your weakness, kindness, and just deceived you to come to Texas. This bitch is scandalous. Well, you learned a lesson, and now you know to protect your heart. I couldn't do that to nobody who I told I loved them. I pray you hurry up and leave there. Hell, I will start a fundraiser to help you, because nobody should be treated like that. And you don't have family or friends to go to. Anything I can do, feel free to inbox me and I will help you. That has to be the most horrible feeling, still in the house with that evil ass bitch. You may be hard on women sometimes, but you don't deserve to be treated like that. This is a witness that known Lilith over 2 years versus Kim Wilson that only spoken to Lilith briefly over the phone. Added violation is implying I'm the narcissist and Lilith's the victim. That bitch nearly turned me into a murderer with her heinous crimes. That's scary shit to a pacifist. Now, people's going to argue there's two sides to every story. And we only heard Andrew's side. I don't care if you have 100 motherfucking sides. There's no justification whatsoever to call a fiance you relocated twice 1,500 miles away at 5 o'clock in the morning from another man's bed to tell him you're sleeping with someone else, then have the man text the fiance she's in good hands. That's the type of shit that gets you killed. If that undisputed fact was done, imagine all the other things that occurred. Anyone that defends that shit is full of shit. Birds of a feather flock together. Another thing a coach will do is, if you expose them, they'll cry smear campaign. If lies are not being told, it's not a smear campaign. It's exposure. If you caught a pedophile molesting your child, and you made everyone around aware of what that pedophile was doing to your child, is that a smear campaign? Or exposing the bastard? Whatever I'm saying about Kim Wilson are not lies, backed up with concrete proof. Now, I don't give two shits about Kim befriending Lilith. What I have an issue with is her giving entitlement to a monster, so that monster can get comfortable fucking over someone else. You see, Lilith's been doing this shit and doing men dirty for a very long time. 4 years. And she finally met up with the wrong one. Because of me, this is the first time she's being exposed. And I'm hoping some other survivors follow my lead with their narcissists to put an end to this abusive behavior. Even Lilith's family is saying she deserves what she gets, calling her a colossal liar. So the question becomes, why is Kim defending her and doing all of this? Answer, a personal vendetta. Angry for being kicked out of a convention when she didn't get her way. Therefore, she's delighted that Lilith hurt me and going to use Lilith to get to me. Red flag. Any coach that associates themselves with a subscriber's abusers, run! Also, Kim's responsible, along with Kill Jezebel, for shutting down the 2018 Narcissistic Awareness Convention in New York City that was supposed to be held next month. That was designed to help survivors globally. This is what narcs do. They sabotage your dreams. Then tell people, I don't know why he's so upset. Girl, he crazy. Now, wouldn't you say Kim acting crazy with this foolishness? The answer is yes. Does Kim have sound reasoning for doing what she's doing? The answer is no. It's very unprofessional. And you have to wonder why you will utilize a coach with jealousy and with no ethics and no morals. Picture what's being done to me done to you. How would you feel? People only know how another person feels only when it's done to them. But why do you have to wait till that happens to understand? The life coach, toxic free, is saying the same thing I'm saying about the same people I'm discussing. Save yourself the grief and take heed. What angers survivors the most is to see a narcissist act innocent while doing dirt. This video is about exposure, making people aware monsters do exist. Kim Wilson is one of those monsters, proven by her own deeds and actions. The truth hurts.